Hello and welcome to episode 73 of my Salem tutorial series. This episode is going to be on learning the skill Hoarder and making and placing mine supports. I thought mine supports are long overdue, something very important for you to know about and do, and also though I thought the Hoarder skill, about time that we sorted that out. Now you're wondering why learn the Hoarder skill, so let's show you. If we bring up my pocket first of all, notice that I can now carry 77.43 kilograms. So as you can see, I'm starting to be able to carry quite a lot. Now the reason I can carry that much is in part thanks to the Hoarder skill. When you learn the Hoarder skill, you will then be able to carry an additional 20 kilograms, and that is no small amount. You'll remember in the last episode that I learnt the skill for carrying helping my encumbrance gave me 10 kilograms carry weight. Well, Hoarder is what gets unlocked when you learn that last skill, and off the top of my head I can't think what it was called. Let's have a quick look. Now I'm getting quite a few skills now in this list, so I think it was Collector. Yeah, so Collector gave us additional 5 kilograms. No, there must be another one after that. Anyway, so you can see as you unlock, when you undo Collector, that unlocks the next one up, and eventually you will get to Hoarder. And that's the one that need to learn now, that I've learned. Yes, it's a little epic that you need to get all of these skills to 7,500, but if you've been following through with this series and you've been keeping up with me, what I've been doing, then you'll see that this is not really an issue. I mean, you can make the potions which give you 750,000 inspiration, and you should be gathering loads of components by this point in the game, and so that should not be a problem for you. So there we go, that's the Hoarder skill, gives you an overall capacity increase of 20 kilograms. So really cool. Right, next let's then look at mine supports. First of all, let's talk a little about mine supports. If you don't place a support in time, your mine will collapse on and around the last tile you mined. How do you know if your mine is going to collapse? Well, when you're in your mine, so let's actually go in the mine so we can make this a little more practical. Remember to have a lit torch before you go into your mine. Otherwise you will go mad quite quickly. Okay, so let's go in the mine and take a look. So how do you know if your mine is going to collapse? Now you see that I've put one support in there, but let's say I hadn't put any supports and I keep mining out my mine. What will eventually happen when I get to make it too large, you will see little white particles falling down. So let's say I keep mining and all of a sudden I've mined out this tile and then I notice little white particles falling down. That means that that part of the mine is going to collapse. Not straight away, you have time to sort it out. What you must do, if you see little white particles, you must build a mine support. And you must not build it over here, you must not build it over there, you must build it on the exact tile where the little white particles are falling. If you do it correctly, the white particles falling will instantly stop. If you do it incorrectly, i.e. you don't place it on exactly the right tile, then the white particles will continue falling and eventually your mine will collapse. A collapse may cause some structures to become inaccessible if they are within range of the cave-in. When you notice a collapse, you have to build a mine support, like I've said, exactly on the tile with the falling particles above it. Okay, There is a very small possibility that you can still get a cave-in with a single mine support. Only areas covered by 2 mine supports are guaranteed to get no cave-ins. So I was going to put the other mine support here, but let's just emphasize what I've just said to you by demonstrating. So over here you can see I've built 1 mine support. That will still not stop me getting cave-ins. It will lessen the chance of cave-ins, but it will still not guarantee that I will not get a collapse. The only way to guarantee no collapse in this area is to build a second mine support. So let's do that. So if we go to build and we go to buildings and structures, in there is mine support. Now when you click on it, you can see the radius that you're going to get around that mine support. So what you should get into the habit of doing is wherever you build 1 mine support, put another one right besides it, just like that. Okay, so to build a mine support you need 2 dry boards, 2 fresh boards and 1 nail. So let's do it and build. Okay, so if we now bring back up the mine support so we can see the radius, we know that that radius there for this half of my mine, this side of the stairs, now, okay, we're actually there and there, just slightly, just like that. So I can mine now these tiles here with complete impunity against my mine collapsing. But of course, that only guarantees that little circle around where my cursor is now, where you can see the outline. If I go any further in any of them directions, then when I mine each tile there is a risk of collapse. So for now though, at this end of my mine it's all good. But what I now need to do, of course, because that only covers to here, these boulders, now I need to place 2 more mine supports, 1 there and 1 there. And then I can continue going in that direction. So there we are. That is mine supports. That's how you make them, that's how you place them, and that's a little information about them. So now that you're going to start being able to carry tons and tons, you have your storage bins for all the rubble. You're doing good. What can I say? Have fun in your mine. And no collapses for you, but make sure you do start to get your mine supports in, otherwise if your mine does collapse and it's within your settlement, then like it said, buildings within your settlement that are within range of that collapse, so possibly my farmer's house there, I won't be able to access it anymore if it collapsed just here. So very important that I do that. Anyway, there we are. Just a quick video to show and demonstrate the mine supports and the Hoarder skill. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.